road, not too far this time. We're just going to meet up with our friend Nat, who she's a director of a sanctuary, and she is like part, we call her the micro wing of the sanctuary. What?
That's right, the small animal specialist.
That's right. So because Nat lives closer to Melbourne, she's able to access different vets that we can, that it's very difficult for us to get to. So we have a duck. Her name is Jemima, and we noticed her abdomen seemed swollen or larger and was sagging. So Nat took her to the bird specialist in Burwood yesterday, and saw the amazing Dr. Phil. I knew that as soon as I said the word doctor.
Some serious counselling.
Amazing vet. Seriously, amazing vet, amazing bird specialist. So anyway, we're going to pick up Jemima. Turns out she has a hernia, and she's been implanted and had some worming, and yeah, we've got to go back in a couple months' time. But anyway,
And an implant.
an implant. Isn't that what I just said?
I don't know. So I just said, did you say that?
Oh, okay, yeah, she's had an implant and worming, and she's got to go back in a couple months' time and be reassessed. So yeah, we'll go and see Nat in a sec. Off to the vets with Jemima. Can see her in there. Hi, Jemima, darling. That is one big close-up. Hello, precious girl. We are taking her to the vets for John and Debbie, because it's closer to us than the farm. We work together. So they will pick her up tomorrow morning. We have arrived at the vets to see Dr. Phil Sass. And we're at the vet with Jemima, with Silas, and Dr. Phil writing his email for John and Debbie. And Jemima back in the cage. Very unhappy, but very content. And all examined. Hi!
Hi, Debbie!
Hey Nat. Yeah, so we've just met up in Heathcote. We've come to pick up Jemima, the ducky.
Jemima the duck.
How's she doing?
Say hi, Mummy.
Hey,
She's really good.
Yeah, cool.
She's happy.
Hi, darling. Hi, Jemima. I'm gonna go home, baby girl.
Helps so much.
Oh no. And we're back home. Yes, she is a bit of a squirty bum, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet she's going to be happy to see her friends. What a beautiful day we're having today, isn't it lovely? I gotta watch where I'm stepping. Hang on. Uh-oh. Hey guys, have you been missing someone in here? It's Jemima. Whoa. Okay, I almost fell over. So Jemima used to be out. Sorry, it's noisy, with the other ducks, and then we just noticed one day that her abdomen area looked really swollen, so we brought her in to here for a few days to observe her and noticed she was still laying eggs, so it wasn't an issue with it wasn't a reproductive issue, but yeah, it wasn't getting better. So anyway, that's why she ended up going to the bird specialist. Are you going to come out, Jemima? Oh, there she goes. Hi, darling. Yeah, so she's received some great vet treatment. Where are you going? Oh, she's going to have a drink of water. Yeah, so she's actually going to stay in this area now. This is the Sea Lake Silky Rooster area, but we have a few special needs ducks in here. Where's Pengy? Oh, here they are. We have Pengy and Puddle Duck. Hi, Pengy. She's not old, she's just an older duck that we've had since before we moved to the farm. And she was getting very picked on by the boys, and she had an issue with a prolapse and ended up going to the vet. So we've decided to keep her away. And Puddle Duck has a little bit of a limp. She's fine. It's just, like if they're slightly vulnerable, we like to give them their own space away from the mega horny male ducks. Yeah, so she's like, no, not those. Hi, Pengy. Hello, beautiful. You're so beautiful, Pengy. Aww. They're lovely. Very noisy. They're being very vocal. Morning Fleischmann. This handsome lad here is a Muscovy. They call them Muscovy ducks, but actually the Muscovies are a cross between a duck and a goose. So they hiss like a goose and they have a beak instead of a bill like a goose, and yet they're called Muscovy ducks. I'm not really sure I understand, but anyway, Fleischmann here, we've moved him across to the Sea Lake Silky area where the other special needs ducks are. You met Jemima. Anyway, because Maurice is the big boss. He's the big... Sorry, I'm sorry to say it, Fleischmann. I have to tell it like it is. Anyway, Maurice is... He's a bully, and poor Fleischmann has spent a lot of time... Oh, look at him. He looks out at the others, right? He misses them. But the others, he won't let him eat, and he chases him, and he bullies him. Talk about Maurice. I'll show you Maurice in a sec. Anyway, so Fleischmann's spending some time in here, aren't you, darling? And we're not worried about him pestering the girls because he doesn't identify as a duck. He identifies as a goose, so he doesn't want to mate with those ladies. Which is very handy. You're very handsome, Fleischmann. Good morning, Maurice. This is Maurice. Oh. Austin, I'm trying to do a little... When I say Maurice is the boss, I mean of the ducks and Muscovies, but the geese definitely still, push him around a bit. Here is Maurice now with his ladies after being pushed away by the geese, who are ultimately the bosses of the swamplands. Yes, you guys. But I love how animated Muscovies are. They are hilarious, adorable, love the tail wagging. They've got a lot of attitude, these guys. Love it. You can come over, Ryan. Aren't they gorgeous?
Walter's big day today. Whew. He gets those horns trimmed. Good for him, bad for us, because he'll be able to see us coming. It's always fun with Walter, so we'll take some footage, and yeah, he's a creep. Be warned.
Good morning.
Good morning. Was that you? Was that the
Sun
noise
is
from you?
always in my face. Got Mozart here.
Hello, Mozi.
He's going in to get his little dingleberries done today.
Oh, what?
Dingleberries.
And he's going to get his mullet trimmed too.
No,
baby.
he's not. He's
No?
not. That's really
Look at it.
cool.
It's crazy.
So cool.
It's got some product in there for sure.
Who's in the back?
Who's in the back? All right, let's have a look. Warning, kids at home. This is a...
Don't undo it. You might jump out.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hello, creepy man. Boo.
So his name's
Okay.
Walter.
Okay, Walter.
Okay.
Get down, Walter.
Walter needs to get. You gonna talk about what's happening?
Yes,
Walter?
we're going to get going before he jumps out.
Okay. Oh my god.
All right, Walter is getting his horns trimmed.
We'll talk about it more.
Yeah,
later.
talk
Okay.
about it more. Anyway, we'll stop looking at the float.
What John was trying to say whilst he was focused on giving everybody a freaking warning.
Effort warning.
An effort warning.
Sorry, kids.
Yeah, well, this is not made for kids, these videos. Anyway, I mean, we're glad you kids are watching, by the way. But Walter is he's not a ram. He looks like a ram. He's got really big curly horns. We took him in when he was 2. He lived on his own for 2 years, and he'd never met another sheep before. He doesn't sound like a sheep. He doesn't play well with sheep. We call him creepy Uncle Walt because he's just really, he's not normal. He makes weird sounds and chases all the girls and tries to mate with them, and he can't mate with them because he's not entire, but he thinks he's a ram and he acts like a jerk. He's actually, the sun is so bright. Hello. We'll focus on Mozart. Yeah, he's a, you've got your really cool sheep and then you've got your sheep that are not so cool. You're cool, aren't you, Mozart? Yes, you are. We are just having a quick pit stop on the way to the vet clinic. John's gone inside to go get our coffee, and I thought that Mozart and I would stop and taste the local delicacies of the native tree here. What do you think, Mozart? I think he likes it. Oh, hey there, Walter. Oh, he's not quite as sleepy as I hoped. Hello, darling. And here we are. It's been a long time since anyone's seen this eye on Walter because his horn had grown up around and it was actually covering his eye, so he couldn't see out, could you, Walt? And then the other horn was growing so close to his head, so he's just had a trim, and we're just going to keep an eye on it and come back every 12 months or so. Hello. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okie dokie. And look at the other side, Walt. Yeah, it was really close to his face, so we're really happy about this. Are you happy, Walter? You can go back to harassing all the girls without consent again. Yeah, that's what he does.
Even his eyes have changed back.
Yeah, I know. He had a light sedative and he had a reversal, so he's coming back. So I'm gonna have to move in a sec. He's gonna probably try and take me down. Bye bye.
See you, creep dog.
Bye, creep dog.
There's a bit of trauma here. So he's just had some local
Just some meloxicam
in the area.
in his, yeah.
Well,
Oh, baby,
they are.
he's so upset.
Yes, he was not happy.
No,
But
but
what
it's the
we've-
pain relief that
What
he
we've
needs.
realised is lambs handle this procedure a lot better than goats.
But
Goats
also,
are drama queens.
yes, but also, this process, as much as it's painful for a minute,
Yeah.
but then you don't feel the band and you don't have these hours and hours
This
of
lingering,
agonizing
yeah.
pain. That's right. So
That's
it's short-term pain. It's for the greater good, my dear.
So,
Mwah.
yeah,
Oh,
to
don't
explain the
get upset.
process, obviously the little boys, we don't want to turn into beasts like Walter and reproduce too. So that's the reason why we do the banding.
You're
All
okay,
right,
darling.
procedures complete. How are you feeling?
Feels like a real man.
Like a real man.
Except that's weird, right? Because removing a part of his manhood, it feels like a sanctuary man.
So,
Sanctuary man.
good stuff. And he just got up and started walking, which is exactly what we want. That's
Yeah.
the reason why we get that little bit of pain. A little bit of pain first. Good job. We come home to these little buggers. Bessie and her stepkids. Adopted kids. So we have Nudgy. And we have little Mittens. And that is Sienna. And little Meg Mac up the back. Bessie. Bessie Chipmunk. Hello, Bessie Chipmunk. Hello, Nudgy.
So I'm thinking today might be the day, guys. What do you think? Jack and Deva, thinking It's a beautiful sunny day, rugs are off. I'm gonna go over to the hospital yards and kick out the other horses, but just not kick them out, you know what I mean, like lock them out of the area. I'm gonna move you guys across, hey, so you can meet the others over the fence. It's one of those things that you're never quite sure about timing, but we'll find out one way or another, won't we? It's the shaded side. Hello, Deva. You're so pretty. What do you think, Deves? What do you think, Jack? Sound like a top-notch plan? Isn't that beautiful, that sun, the blue? Hey, beautiful cow. Good morning, everybody. We have a little bit of a swapsy here. See, Jack and Deva are on the outside and Honey and Charles are on the inside, but it was the other way round, you see. There's a gate up the back there that I'm not overly familiar with because we don't usually use it. I didn't lock it properly, so it was wide open, and when we came up to do the evening feeds, they were all together. I think. Were you all together? I had a little bit of a freak out, I won't lie. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so it just so happened these two bolted out and these two were in, and so we've separated them. It's just like for another day or so, guys. They're not very happy with me because these guys want to be on there, and you know, that's their terrain, domain, whatever. Good morning, Charles. You're a very handsome boy. Anyway, I'm just a little bit nervous about letting them all out together today. So I might just let these two have their, well, I'm in between two horses. Never a good idea. Let these two have their little frolicking out here today. There's Sapphire and Monkey. They're just like, dudes, do whatever. We are not going to challenge you. They don't challenge. Yeah, I don't know what'll happen. But look, everyone's really in good shape. Even Charles, who, you know, has his episodes where he founders a little bit. So due to his laminitis, it flares up like being diabetic. But yeah, he was running around like a champion yesterday, weren't you, handsome? So we will, yeah, I guess we'll check in and see when that happens, eh? Good morning, honey. Please don't be mad at me, okay? It won't be long. I'm just saying, oh, hello. Oh. Hi. Good morning, everybody. This is what the dining room, technically it's the cat's room, but the dining room looks like first thing in the morning with the colony cats and Eugene and of course Rocket and Groot. It's a lot of kitties. Good morning, Gary. How are you? It's very stinky in here, isn't it? It's got to clean the kitty litter trays again. I won't show you what they look like because that's gross. But yeah, it's a lot of bums and a lot of poop. Good morning, Eugene. He's doing so well. He's, you know, for the first probably 3 or 4 weeks, he just sat under that table. And yeah, and then for ages he just sat on that chair. And now he sits on the chair in the lounge room. So that's pretty cool. Good morning, Barry. All right, we're gonna go to Echuca. We're gonna get back before the hay gets here. Oh, well, hello there. What's happening here?
Oh, you know.
Wow, it's a real sign. I love it. Who needs like a big fancy sign, hey?
Hey, you did a great job.
Thank you. And we're gonna screw some lights in, yeah? Some solar panel lights for nighttime.
Yeah.
This is gonna be, today's our first time we're gonna have guests come in. I'm gonna say, just turn left at the sign.
Yes.
Instead of at the first farm gate, and they're like, what?
Instead of meeting them out the front going, no, you've gone past.
No, that's right.
way.
Sorry, I should be. I'm just staring at the sign.
That's mesmerising.
It is mesmerising. It's a great colour, isn't it? It really pops. Yeah, cool. We have had some shitty weather and some shitty stuff happen this week. There will be a tribute to Stu. I will work out how to put it in. I'm sure you'll have already seen it, but the sun is out. The weather is beautiful. The horses are playing nicely together. Signs going up. We've got 2 lots of guests at the tiny house this weekend, and it's the perfect weather for it, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful. It's 17 degrees today.
And 18 tomorrow. It's winter.
Winter's snapped.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'm really happy. Well, yeah, I'm happy. There it is. We officially have our first sign. What are you checking?
Oh, just the next group.
Oh, okay. I can't even see what I'm doing. It's so bright. It's always so... I shouldn't complain. I'm not complaining. It just seems very dull when I'm recording. But there it is. That's our sign. I'm so excited. Okay, hi. So I'm back cooking in the kitchen with Deb. Not really sure what I'm doing tonight. I'm making something called a tofu francese. It's a take on a chicken francese. I've made it once before. It's very lemony. Last time I kind of put too much lemon in it, but just letting you know what the process is before I go ahead and do the next stage, which is I've got to cut the tofu up into slices, and then I'm going to flour it and then batter it, and it's kind of like an eggy, yeah, like an egg dredge that I'm going to cook in the frying pan, and then I'm going to make a sauce, and I'm going to cook some veggies on the side, which I need to get out. Back in a second. So just letting you know that I am frying these bad boys off in a little bit of coconut oil. I really like coconut oil. It just adds that little bit of extra flavour to your dish. You know, olive oil is necessary sometimes, but when I can pull it off, I will cook everything in coconut oil, which is what I'm doing tonight. And I don't know if I've got the pan on high enough, but what I'm trying to do is just brown. Yeah, it's not bad for a start. Brown these off a little bit to give it like a, I don't know if you can see from there, but to give it, it has that like eggy texture to it. But I will show it a little bit more when it's cooked. So last week when I was cooking these, I think maybe I cut them up a little bit differently. They might have been a bit thinner, and I think I had the oil a bit hotter. But if you see here, it's got like an eggy crust on it. And I'm going to take it a little bit further than this, browning wise, but that would probably suffice actually, as it is. I've got a lot of pieces of tofu to get through, so I should probably get cracking. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. That's nicely browned. I've got my little stash here of pre-cooked tofu, and I've got my veggies that are pretty much cooked. So over here, I've just steamed the broccoli and asparagus. And I have my oven cooked Brussels sprouts, which they're not, my timing isn't great. So I'm just going to chuck them back in the oven for like 5 minutes before the rest of the dish is cooked. But I love it when it gets charred like this. So now that I have all the tofu cooked, I'm going to try and make the sauce. When I say try, it's a little bit of an interpretation of the recipe. So all the recipes for chicken or tofu francese specify better than bouillon, which I think might be American or it could be from the UK, but it's like a paste of some sort, some kind of chicken brochy type of paste. So I'm just adding my, what is this, vegetable stock seasoning to butter, which is of course vegan butter. And then last time I added a whole lemon, but I've got to tell you, the lemons I've been buying, they're actually from the local nursery where we go and get our coffee, which is so the Gargaro cafe, and then at the back is the Gary nursery, and they have somebody selling lemons there that are from a fruit tree in their yard, and they are amazing, very, very juicy. So last time I made the sauce, the first and last time I made it, it was way too lemony, wasn't it, honey? Yes. It's just in the background going, like we're both eating it, just like with your, you know, when you're squinting and going, oh, wow, super sour. So this time I will make it a little bit, I'm doing half a lemon to start with, and we'll see how it goes. So I don't really understand how this sauce works. There seems to be no thickening agent at all. It's calling for vegan butter, better than bouillon, water and lemon juice. No thickening agent, no.
Better than bouillon stuff is.
Well, maybe the better than bouillon is the thickening. Well, I don't really know. Anyway, so I'm gonna just work with this sauce, taste it as I go, and hopefully it turns out well. This is a super interpretive dish, okay? So this time I've decided to go with half the amount of lemon so as to reduce that whole like sour, crazy factor from the dish. But yeah, it's you know, trying to work out the sauce to tofu ratio to be able to coat everything with that flavor. I'm not sure it's really going to work out that well, but I suppose we'll find out soon when I ask Parmesan what he thinks about the dish. So this is the last part of just making the sauce, coating the tofu, and I'm going to plate it. Okay, this will be the moment of truth. So I've plated up. We've got the tofu topped with some parsley from the garden and our veggies. I'm just waiting for John to sit down and we'll give it an honest review. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, that's a big plate of greens. And
Yes.
yeah, so we had this last week.
Mm-hmm. And it was intense.
It was intense, so I'm really curious to see what you think of it this week.
All right, here we go.
I don't know, I didn't really taste test it enough.
It's really good. Nowhere near as intense.
No, I only used half a lemon this time. What do you think of the batter?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Veggies?
Yeah. Veggies?
Hmm?
Haven't tasted them yet. Oh, sprouts. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
You
Okay.
won.
No, that's okay. That's good.
Watch me eat the whole thing.
You like it. You really like
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Yeah, good. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just going to throw in my thoughts as well. I'm just going to tell you guys, this is delicious. If my niece Danielle is watching, I think you should try this. Unless, of course, you don't like lemon, then don't try it because I don't think you like it. But
It's not really lemony.
no, it's just a hint of lemon.
Yeah.
John was just saying I could have actually gone a little bit heavier with the lemon. But I've made my adaptations, and if anyone's interested, drop a comment below and I will let you know what I did to make it extra delicious. Frosty morning, just walking across the pig paddock to go across and say good morning to the horses. Got to let Jack and Deva out and take their rugs off. Who's this with me? Is that you, Nina? Oh, hello, Alfie. You can't see him, but you can hear him. Hi, Alfie. Hello, Alfie. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. Such a talker. Come say good morning, Nina. She's busy this morning, you see. The grass is this long. So they're munching. They're having like their morning tea. Hello, darlings. Oh, yes, watch those tusks. Hello, darling. Oh, hello, Nins. Oh. Babies. Hello, babies. Hello, my darling. She's so beautiful. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Patty Pat. Better keep going. Good morning, honey. Good morning, Charles. Do you guys want to go out and play? Good morning, darlings. I'm going to take your rugs off first. Oh, that was so mean. Just watch out for Charles this time, honey. Oh, tell you what, I get the heebie-jeebies coming out here. Well, currently in the mornings to take off rugs because the mares, I think I caught a little bit of it on camera, but yeah, they carry on and kick a lot. And Honey just kicked Charles just because he was behind her. She didn't know he was behind her, but she didn't stop and think about it. Like, I wonder where Charles is. You right, Charles? Well, that's one way to get your heart racing in the morning. Go and get rugs of horses that are acting like that. Anyway, everyone's rugs are off. Everyone's out. They're all very happy. For these two. All right, bye. Crossing back across the paddock, and I've decided I'm going to take one of the piggy tracks. I don't know if you know this, but pigs and goats, we've noticed. Do sheep do it too? I'll have to double check that one. They make these little walking tracks. It's like they go, wow, if we're going to make the most of eating the grass, we've got to make sure we don't trample it. I don't know if that's what they're really thinking, but how cute and amazing are these tracks? So I'm taking the track home. Yeah, because I'm cool too, you know. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Good? Yeah. Just had our best friend Andrew come visit us.
Yeah.
That's the guy who was just driving away in the tractor, and we met some nice people today who loaded the hay and drove it around on their truck. Lovely people. It's really nice meeting new people and people who aren't going to take the piss, right?
Yes. I'm pretty sure the first lot aren't watching our videos.
Oh, probably not. That's not even who we're talking about.
Ah, good.
Yeah. Anyway,
Good stuff.
40 rounds of hay. And Andrew dropped out around to the cows paddock and one into the goat paddock. So that is 2 rounds today. We do not have to push out by hand. High five.
Ooh, crisp.
What do you think of that? Chandi my Gandhi. Is that nice, Chandra? Pretty good haul today. Hello, I decided to let the little lambs, Anakin and Yoda, out into the laneway today, and there's so much grass growing in the laneway, and I'm just like, yeah, why would we not just let them have access to that? Anyway, driving up to the tiny house. I guess they've just left, so just getting ready for the next guest. And yeah, Anakin doesn't want the grass. Dear darling, no. I look behind and he's just running after the quad bike. I'm like, okay. So he got to ride with me, didn't you, baby? He's undeniably, he loves his mum. Yes, you do, don't you? Yes, you do. Hello, darling. Anyway, it's just slowing down progress a little bit, so I'll have to come back and tidy the house a little bit later. Oh gosh, alpacas are such weirdos, aren't they? Anyway, yeah, I'll have to come back later because he wants to come in the house with me, and that's not really great. It's not great, Annika. No sheep in the tiny house, okay? Bye.